What?
I don't want to be in this.
Okay, well then you don't have to be. Alright, YouTube, I'm dropping my daughter off at work. She doesn't want to be at, I'm dropping my daughter off at work. I'm dropping my daughter off at school. She doesn't want to be on the camera, but she has no choice. Why? Because she's 360 Jesse's daughter.
He lives
Because
here?
she's 360. Huh?
I didn't even know. Don't slow down. Why would you slow down?
Why are you so appalled at him
I
living
didn't know
right
that
here?
he lived there.
Look, yeah, I made it before the bus got here, so what you talking about?
Look how you see how like no one's over here. Why does no one get here 10 minutes before school starts? I don't get it.
Okay, it's 0 o'clock. Oh, we got 10 minutes. All right, Tatiana, love you. All right, YouTube, listen, I just dropped my daughter off at work. Why I keep saying that? I dropped my daughter off at school, but it's time for me to vote, okay? And let me tell you guys something. Let me just say this, because I feel as though that I'm led to say this. Now, I'm not telling y'all who I'm voting for, but I'm voting for whoever makes me feel the most safe. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I feel as though that God got my life anyway. So I'm not finna sit here and worry about what another man or a person in power is gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? That's how I feel. At the end of the day, I feel like God is the person that directs my path. You know what I'm saying? God is the one that's blessing me at the end of the day. I don't know who's blessing y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who blessing y'all. But God is the one that's blessing me every day. You know what I'm saying? When I need something, I pray about it. I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm praying about it. I'm getting my blessing, okay? I don't need a stimulus check, okay? All I need is to pray and thank God every day. Bars. Let's go. You're not about to play with my sticker though. One thing they not finna do is play with my sticker though. I'm gonna try to find a way to get it by any means. You know what I'm saying? Let me see the sticker. Okay, all right, sticker. All right. Alright, dang, why is this so it's giving me so much of a hard time to get off? I want my sticker.
Where you get your beats?
Alright, you guys, so just like every other haircut, when you're first starting out, what you want to do is pick the hair out first. That way, it makes it easier for the hair to feed into the teeth of the blade. That way, you won't snag your client. But you also want to make sure you debulk first, all right, whenever you're dealing with a client with a lot of hair. So like I said, I'm gonna debulk first. My client wants a high top fade, so I want to give it that shape and debulk as well. So right now I got my one guard on with the lever open, and I'm just taking off a lot of the bulk on the sides, also trying to build that shape so I know what it's gonna look like. Next step, I'm gonna use my trimmers, but you could use your clippers with the lever open to set in your bald line, however you prefer to do it. I just prefer to use my trimmers because I could, debulk faster with, smaller trimmers. So I'm gonna set my bald line in and I'm gonna drop it right under his occipital bone in the back. and I'm just gonna debulk the rest at the bottom. Now that I have everything brushed down, I'm gonna go in with my next guideline, which is the lever open, and I'm going up about a 1/2 inch, making sure I keep that same width all the way around. Now in some cases, because the back of the head is dense, you wanna go up a little bit higher. That way, you get that same even transition and it won't be so dark in the back. So just because we debulked with the one guard open doesn't mean that we don't go back in and set this guideline in. So with the one guard, with the lever open, I'm doing another guideline, setting it about a 1/2 inch, and just making sure I go over it multiple times. That way I know that it's at that one guard length. So next I'm gonna build the shape and give it that high top look that I want. So I'm just gonna basically freehand it. I'm gonna close the lever on my clipper, no guard, and just from the one, I'm gonna go straight up. So here I think is a great tip for anybody that's trying to get that line between the one and the bulk on top. What you want to do is just comb the hair down, overlap it, and just kind of run the one guard with the lever closed straight down with the grain. Know how to take out pretty much that line, that bulk at the top. It's time to take baby steps and go right back down with a flick out motion with the same guard, that one guard, lever closed. I'm flicking out that middle line. Now keep in mind that I'm not flicking it totally out, I'm just softening it up so it can be easier for you to come behind it with the next step. Now that you have that area softened up, you could throw on the zero guard with the lever fully closed, and in a flick out motion, flick out fully that middle line. Start below the line, flick to the line, and develop a rhythm, when you're cutting hair, when you're doing this flick out motion, all right? It's really a flick. It's really like a 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It's not just like, it's a difference between setting a guideline and flicking out a guideline. It's a different motion, so keep that in mind. in some cases, depending on what texture you're dealing with, the zero guard just doesn't take out everything. All right, don't panic. I always like to come behind it with the lever open and just detail that area a little bit more. Don't still go with the flick out motion. Just kind of use your corners as you go. So lastly, what you want to do as far as taking out the guidelines, with the lever fully closed in a flick out motion, flick out that bottom line. Start below the line, flick to the line, and make sure you adjust your lever as you go up. So I'm gonna also finish shaping the front, going straight up as well. But on this one, I'm going side to side. So I'm gonna prep the front line. I'm gonna take my comb, pull down some of those hairs. I'm not gonna cut anything. I'm just pulling down the hairs. That way I can use my shaving cream to lay down the hair. I'm also gonna be putting a hot towel to basically clean everything and lock it in. I'm gonna put the cream all the way around where I did the fade. That way everything is clean and laid. So I'm gonna take my shears and just clean up the top a little bit. I'm not really trying to take too much off, just trying to shape it up because we're gonna curl sponge anyway. Look, I love cutting hair, especially when I can turn somebody that looks one way completely completely in a whole 360. Pun intended. But it's not really me that's doing it, cause ultimately, got it. Yeah! YouTube! This is the cut. And if you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also, Hustle Dreams Production, that's my brother, he does all my beats. His YouTube channel will be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. Also, if you want to know where you can find any tools that you've seen in this video, links will be in the description below. Otherwise, you guys can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. My TikTok is official360Jeezy and my Instagram is 360Jeezy. But it's your boy 360Jeezy and I'm out of here.